back and...
Once I kind of get a feel for what we're going to be aiming to do, how far we're going to go, allowed to, I'll figure out if I go get my list or not, because I think I've gotten through about, like, 6 films. I watched the live-action one, but unfortunately I really only have one truly interesting thing to say about it. But to be honest, people might actually know the thing that I saw in it already, so I don't even know if it'd be all that interesting. But yeah, we should be on in about 30 seconds. Hello everybody, and welcome to, I believe, episode 8 of our Nier Automata playthrough on Saturday, because, we decided to both do a triple header, and, as I said on Wednesday, I fucked up, and my co-commentator allowed us to swap weeks because I fucked up on Wednesday.
It's the same week. It's the same week. Swap days.
And, as per the episode title, which I stuck to, which is, currently Pascal is on fire. So, eventually we will go sort out that problem.
That is indeed what we're supposed to be doing right now. He called us and said, you know, shit's fucked, get your ass over here, and we haven't gotten our ass over there yet, and it's been like a week and a half or 2.
Oh, I forgot to mute the TV. And also I'm under attack, so this is not optimal for my situation. So yeah, since we already did 2 episodes this week, I don't have much to talk about. The Steam Summer Sale is on, and it's actually a legit sale as per usual, and that's why...
It's not as good this year as it was other years, though. I
Really?
feel like I remember there... Well, yeah, so I remember there being, I remember, like, most things being, like, upwards of 80%, 70 to 80% off back in the day, and this year it feels like most things that are, like, $30 normally are only, like, 40% off. I'm like, that's lame.
The reason I paid attention to it was I got an email from Valve about it, and, a bunch of well-known, indie Metroidvanias, were selling for, like, I mean, you could get a whole bunch of games that actually have names for, like, you know, $5.
What? So you've been doing a lot better than... Oh, wait, we were watching fucked up shit happen. Hold on.
Oh, the robots are killing each other.
Not only they're killing each other, they're eating each other.
I mean, I guess considering the situation, I can't blame them, considering, you know, the Valkyrie believed this is how things worked. I can't... I'd be surprised, considering the network's all fucked up, that, this is probably their idea of an answer. But yeah, I guess considering how sudden it is, it's kind of weird that this happened.
Just go. Run. I'll figure out how to handle this.
Unfortunately, Pascal, your dream is dead.
These guys can't touch me. Now move your ass. All right.
But my ass is a turbine.
Yeah, so move your turbine.
Holy shit, they also leveled up 47 times. That's crazy. Which one is... That's lock on. This is my gun button. Thankfully,
Gun
the snake
button's
is
right
30.
bumper. Gun button's right bumper. Anyway, you do have to kill all... Before you can leave this area, you do have to kill all of the robots that are gone insane. And so, like, I think there was one that I, like, missed, and I had to, like, run back and find it. I was like, where's the one I didn't kill? God damn it.
Probably on, like, floor 4. It's on the slide or something. Oh, I don't think I had to kill that one. Sorry.
The one with the slide. I mean, I think they beg for death. The ones that are, like, injured. When you're, like, near them, if you don't attack them, they beg for death.
You're dead, and doesn't look like anyone's here.
But the slide is how you fight the worm. The worm kind of is going up and around the slide a bunch.
Well, that shield ain't fucking around, apparently. It did a decent chop to my damage. But, as per usual, without their shields, they're pretty useless. Okay, so, we don't have particular, enemy markers on the map, so I'm gonna have to try and find what I need. But yeah, like, games like Axiom Verge, The Messenger, Trying to remember like a third one. Yoku's Island Express. Like, you know, you can pick them up for like $5, $6. I put like a cart together of like 18 games, and it was like under $100.
Yeah. Yeah, the only game I bought so far during the summer sale, and it wasn't on sale, was Hades 2. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy Hades 2.
I'm gonna have to get. I'm gonna have to
which
get
is
down.
too new to be on sale, but I bought Hades 2.
I think the original's on sale, but that doesn't matter to you, because obviously you own it, considering that we played it. Sorry, guy. The guy just blew up. I probably shouldn't have done that again. A2 doesn't believe in, you know, the whole friendly fire thing. So yeah, I'll probably go back and buy some things. I'm probably not gonna buy like the $100 worth because I don't want to spend, you know, that much. So I'll probably taper off my list because my list included Arkham Knight, which I can't imagine I'd ever actually want to play, but they're selling it for like $2.
No, I already own Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight's a good game.
Yeah, I
that
wouldn't
might be a
doubt
series
that.
to put on the stream someday.
I wouldn't doubt that. It's just, I mean, throughout the time I've had Epic on my computer, I've gotten like fucking 15 free games, and I have never touched any of them.
Yeah. When it comes to
that's kind of what happens when you devalue
when it comes
games.
to the Arkham games, though, you have to play Asylum. Like Arkham Knight is like the like the end story, so
it's the
it
fourth
grows
one.
off of the events of the previous two. Yeah. And by previous two, I mean Arkham Origins doesn't count. You don't actually have to play Arkham Origins. That's the only one you don't have to play, because there's 4 Arkham games, but you don't have to play Arkham Origins.
Origins got WB fucked up, unfortunately. And I'm pretty sure that
I think
even
it was
to this
made
day
by a different company.
they probably never even fixed it. Yeah, well, WB's the publisher, not the. I don't think they made it, because Rocksteady made Asylum and City at least.
Yeah, but I don't think Rocksteady made Origin. I think someone else made Origin.
Because Origin famously had that news story like 10 years ago where they prioritized, rather than fixing the game's bugs, they prioritized the DLC they were making for it.
And then I don't remember.
And then they just, well, like I said, this was where Origins came out, so this is ancient history in internet years. But yeah, they said they weren't going to fix the game, they were too busy making DLC.
Lock onto it. There you go.
Okay, I think that should be everybody.
Nope. So I think you missed the same one I did. Go to the right here.
Unless someone's
to the
hiding in
right.
the corner.
Keep going to the right. No, I think there's like 2 different upper levels that you have to access via different ladders. Okay, so go up and then go.
That sounds familiar. I'm gonna check that island over there and make sure no one's standing around. Are you a bad robot?
Yeah, she's eating someone.
Okay, so that's another one down.
There's still more, because
there's another Wormo. Come back here, Wormy. You and I got something to say.
But yeah, go down that ladder, or go down these ladders that are by you, I think is another one that you need to do.
Damn it, come back here. How dare you have the ability to fly?
I mean, just keep chasing it, you'll catch up to it. Just dash.
So yeah, hopefully this being a slightly longer video, it's gonna actually be the penultimate one.
Pod. Scan for survivors.
Scanning. No life signs detected.
None, huh? Pascal, can you hear
Well,
me?
it's an emotional moment at least.
Hey, Sue. How is my village? My people?
I'm sorry.
My people?
I couldn't help them.
Oh no.
Are the children all right?
I've taken them to the abandoned factory.
All right. I'm on my way.
Well, at least somebody managed to get out. Okay, so we're going to the factory level. Or should we taper off and do side stuff?
Well, we have to be 9S to get the Gestalt files.
Because I don't want to end up, you know, going too far and getting into a point of no return situation.
We have to be 9. Also, it'll be very obvious when we hit the point of no return, and that's when we enter the big tower as 9S. So as long as we don't enter the big tower as 9S, we're not in a point of no return. But we have to be 9S to get the Gestalt files. They're all in 9S hack chest.
Oh, great, the rest of the confounding boxes.
Not the rest of them. Some of them are weapons and stuff that we never got.
My ultimate nemesis. Grrr. I'm gonna get a specially made crowbar, made out of my hacks. So what tragedy is gonna happen in the factory? They get there and the children are also infected by the virus and killing each other. What do you think, gun?
Pascal, are you okay?
Probably shouldn't shoot the children.
Me too.
So what exactly happened?
I don't know. Some of the villagers just started to feed on each other. If you hadn't come along, I'm sure we would have met the same grim fate. Thank you.
Okay, so what's the quest, man?
Query. We understand that machine life forms can regenerate as long as they possess the required materials. Is this accurate?
Unfortunately, we cannot regenerate our cores. Cores contain the data which forms our self-consciousness. If one is destroyed, there is no way to restore it. We usually store our cores in safe
I mean, I probably got like 70 machine cores in my pocket if you want them.
destroyed as well as their
Just
bodies.
dumps them all over the floor.
So is this factory safe?
It was once occupied by a cadre of fellow machines that had gone berserk. However,
Do you mean the cult or the
it is
Engels?
quite safe now. We've been using it for
Although I
storage for
suppose
some
the
time.
Engels couldn't actually occupy this factory.
Still, if we're gonna hole up here, I wish we had more info to work with.
Proposal. Unit A2 should secure the safety of Pascal and the children immediately.
What's the hurry?
Haste is predicated on data obtained from the recently restored cross-regional pod network.
Wait, there's more of you?
Affirmative.
So the guns have their own network?
Reveals a large number of machine life forms amassing around these ruins.
What?
Well, what the hell do they want it for? Also, what are those things? Oh, those are rodents.
Forces are infiltrating the facility.
I thought they were like just tiny drones or something.
Careful not to kill the children.
You must let me help you.
Oh wow, Pascal's almost dead.
Kill them.
Whoops.
Anyway, so there goes Pascal's,
Did Pascal say that?
yes, Pascal said they'd smash him up and kill him. Pascal's, having some existential dread stuff. Anyway, you have to leave out the front door, not the back. the door
Safety
you
is
came
out the
in.
back door. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to secure her, considering she has like 5 HP now.
Him. Reminder that Pascal's a boy. I also
You're
always
locking
forget
on
it.
to the wrong thing, you stupid piece of shit.
I don't know if Pascal can die here.
It seems like Pascal's kind of story important. So I don't know how the game would be able to kill them. Huh, I'm still leveling up somehow. Against these ding-dongs.
These bastards won't stop.
You and your AoE nonsense. Why the hell did you need the fan blade earlier if you could just have a jetpack? It seems like you don't need an escape device if you already are mounted with one. Wasting your slots,
messaging me.
Pascal.
What does he message me?
He's like, yo, let's do 3 D&D days in a row to make up for... you know,
No,
what we
he's
did.
talking to me about the new expansion for FF14.
What is that one called? Is it Dawn Trail?
Yeah.
What the? They just summoned a tank! They just
Yeah.
summoned the fucking carnival tank.
Yeah. Now fight. Now fight.
I mean, oh, now you warned me about it. Thanks, game.
Just go berserk mode and murder the ever living shit out of it.
Oh yeah, I do have berserk mode.
I
It
mean, you know.
cost me like 3 seconds.
Yeah, it takes 3 seconds. So like, build some space between you and the everything you need, and then activate it. Don't stand right next to the tank to activate it.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
All right,
Come
now
over
start
here.
now start wailing on shit. If you have the I heal when I kill things chip equipped, this berserk mode is your best friend, because while it slowly drains your health, you kill shit and thus get your health immediately back.
Pascal, what did you do? I killed everything already.
I think the game was waiting for you to get out of berserk mode to play the cutscene.
Oh, come on, the tanks can fly?
No, the tanks are being lifted by flying units.
I thought I destroyed that thing.
Yeah, well, Pascal found another one or something. Pascal plugged themselves into it. Anyway, have fun. You get to play as Pascal now.
I get to play as Pascal goals.
Yes, you get to play as Pascals now. Anyway.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Literally for
Roar! Eat my robot fist as soon as I find the robot fisting button.
I must protect the children.
I think you're going a little over.
So one attack is a sweep, the other one's a strike. So one goes up and down, the other one goes left to right. Use the left to right one.
Okay,
you
so
will be able
I
to
got 2
just
buttons.
keep spamming that one and just kill everything in front of you.
Come over here.
No,
I just got something to
stand in one
say.
spot, face them all, and just hit the same button. It's not very compelling gameplay.
Well, we are piloting at angles. I would imagine he'd, be quick on the uptake. Hey, wave. Let me wave at you. That would have been a lot funnier if this guy didn't take 20 seconds to attack everything.
Yeah, which is why I don't move up to them. I let them move to me while I wind up my punch.
Yeah, there's some logic to that. Now, how do I jump with this thing to get that other
don't.
guy?
You use the other strike to get that other guy. The vertical one, the one that swings up and down instead of left to right, that's how you get the guy up ahead, up above.
Looks like you guys are running out of army. You want to see the army that I have?
Not army, it's pronounced arm.
It would have been a lot easier if you just, did that at the start, Pascal goals.
Alright, now it's time for a boxing match. This one is important. Let it walk up to you 100% because it takes the same amount of time to swing as you, so if you swing first, you stagger it.
Let's see what this does. Oh, it did 1/4 of its health.
Because, yeah, you stagger it when you hit it. Well, I did at least, but...
Okay,
as long
I
as
have
you
more
get
health.
the damage first, so keep spamming the punch button.
Come on,
Just let
punch
it
button.
get to you.
It's the same model as me. It'll be equally as slow. Damn you, the tower network. You're making me kill my machine brother.
No. Pascal is currently using the body of this other machine to fight the evil machines. You're fine.
This isn't morally weird at all. Trust us.
Anyway, hit the button again.
I have
Just
to
keep
stagger
spamming the
first.
button.
I mean, I guess it's at least nice they're not doing this as a QTE section.
I think I'd rather do it as a QTE session, as at least it would feel like it goes by quicker. I just remember this feeling incredibly sluggish.
Well, yeah, he has a 20-second wind-up. It's gonna take a while. It's kind of a shame that the angles are probably the most terrifying, one of the most terrifying robot models, considering how terribly slow they are. Okay, Pascal, what other sort of badassery have you been hiding from us this whole time? Considering you have the ability to hack and, you know, take control of things.
Are you alright, A2?
Yeah. Thanks for the assist.
I fear for the children. Let us hurry to them.
Oh, now I'm just literally playing as him.
Yes. Run to the children, Pascal. Run!
Oh no,
Surely
I forgot
they
where the
will be
children
okay.
are. Are they over there?
Surely the children will be okay.
And they're definitely not eating each other.
I mean, they are definitely not eating each other. I definitely believe that they are definitely not eating each other.
Enemies totally didn't come through the back door that we didn't bother to, secure or anything.
I've told you. See, they're not eating each other.
They're just forming another cult.
No.
Oh, they
committed suicide. They committed suicide.
Wow, that's fucked up even more.
Yeah, this entire thing with Pascal is super fucked up.
Does Pascal just have a, self-contained network? Like, how the fuck is he not fucked up?
Their own cores?
I mean, so
What
the
makes
ones
you
that committed
different?
suicide, the ones that committed suicide there, so random ones inside their group, so none of them are connected to the network. They're all disconnected from the network. All of Pascal's
Why
village.
would they do such a thing?
I taught them everything.
Um,
Thoughts and emotions. I thought it would serve
remember he was reading Nietzsche earlier.
but instead,
I guess I don't know enough about Nietzsche to know what the themes are there.
Nihilism comes from Nietzsche,
Something like this.
so you know,
I don't
the
understand.
nihilism, in my opinion, leads to shit like this.
thought they had to know so they wouldn't rush heedlessly into danger.
I mean, that's a fair thing to believe, Pascal, but did you teach them, self-reliance, confidence?
Fear
I mean, yeah, he probably did. It's just, when all these kids, with only Pascal as the only living adult at this point, and Pascal runs out to fight these things and they think they're gonna die.
Are you...
Anyway, time for ethical choices.
Are you,
Talk to Pascal.
Gonna do something?
Talk to Pascal. I need your aid. I cannot live with this heartbreak inside me. I need you.
The problem is that we can't offer refuge either because, we have nowhere to go either, except for that tiny camp. Okay, so our choice is memory erasure plus murder?
It's memory erasure or murder, or I don't know for sure if you can or not. I started to see if I could, and unique dialogue did start. I started walking towards the door when I did this. I did turn around and make a decision about Pascal, but I started walking towards the door to find out if something happens if I walk towards the door. There was unique dialogue, but I ultimately chose between the I then assumed that, okay, leaving Pascal is an option, in which case there are 3 options to pick from. I chose to delete Pascal's memories, but you have kill Pascal, delete Pascal's memories,
or leave him to his devices,
or leave him and see, whatever happens.
Okay,
refuse to do either.
Got pretty shitty options.
Yes, it is a no matter what, something bad's probably gonna happen.
Well, I'll use my Dark Soulsian knowledge and do the memory stuff.
Pascal's memories.
Understood. Initiate
That
memory
seems
deletion
the
procedure.
least shitty. Hopefully you're okay with this, Pascal, because I'm really bad at hacking.
Pascal asked you to do it, so.
Well, that's not the thing. It's more like I'm just really terrible at hacking, so this might take a while. I don't know, there could be a silver lining to this. Pascal will forget everything he did, and he'll go on to do something else. Hopefully not murder-related.
You also can choose to kill Pascal earlier in the story, and I don't know what that does either, but do you remember there was the option to kill Pascal when you first met him as A2?
It sounds familiar, yes.
Thank you.
So I actually have no idea how the things around Pascal can change things, but...
Memory deletion complete.
Should I drag him back to base?
Pascal.
No. Because the game's gonna switch off of you playing as A2 now. And you're gonna go play as 9S.
You have one option. Pick it already. We don't have all day. The Earth's fucked here. Has destroyed the course of a resource recovery unit. You got a key to one of the tower legs. What was their weird, like, relationship the last time that we saw a 9S?
What? What do you mean? Whose weird relationship?
Oh, yeah, isn't he threatening to murder A2 for...
Oh yeah, he wants A2 dead and in the ground.
Because he thinks that he killed 2B, which she probably did.
She did in some capacity.
Okay,
What
so...
he doesn't know is that 2B was dead no matter what. And what he also doesn't know is that 2B's memories are inside A2.
Well, since we have 3 or 4 legs to go do and we only have 1 key, we might as well go do the second key and then...
There are 3 keys total.
Probably break to try and get this side quest stuff going and finish with the third. Oh, it's at the flooded city? That's gonna be easy peasy. That place has, like, no level there whatsoever.
Yeah, one's in the forest, one's in the sunken city, and the third one is... Oh shit, where's the third one? I think the third one might be in the desert somewhere, but I don't actually remember.
I thought we got the desert key, because that sounds familiar.
No, because the forest is the first one.
I'm just trying to get back to the flooded city, and I went this way.
I mean, this is the fastest-ish way. I don't know if I actually ran through here as 9S, so I don't know if 9S comments on the fact that it's empty.
I mean, it is weird that it is.
I mean, no, they all died.
Well,
We were
9S
literally
doesn't
just
know
there.
that. Apparently his inner rage is more important. Oh.
I mean, there was...
Hey, buddy.
Oh, Pascal.
Such a nice, quiet place here, isn't it? No distractions at all. Pity about all the junk, however. I keep trying to clear it away, but it seems to be never ending.
Pascal, that's...
Pascal? That sounds oddly familiar. Oh well. Would you like to take a look at my wares?
Oh, you just become a shop. She sells machine heads and child cores.
Wow. I don't know what the child core does or what it's used for, but 30,000 for it, and it, like, the flavor text literally reads that it's the children of Pascal's village. Don't buy it!
What?
Let
You
her
don't wanna
have
run...
let him have the...
Or why it was left here in the first place?
Yeah, this seems fine. I'll just carry it around and hopefully do something with it later.
I forget where the third tower is.
That one's in space.
No, it's not in space.
Everything has to be in space. Where else do you keep things? So since I'm going to be running around the flooded city for a bit, do you want to talk about the lovely Animu, or what games you're going to buy on the Steam Summer Sale this year?
I mean, I'm not entirely sure what games I'll buy on the Steam Summer Sale. I'm thinking about getting Slay the Princess. Sounds like a fun game, might be worth playing on stream. It's like a horror game. You're tasked with killing a princess, and then of course the princess, is going to try to beg for her life, because why would you kill the princess? And shit gets fucky apparently.
It's definitely a question.
Cause yeah, one of my favorite things about this is like the picture for Slay the Princess says Slay the Princess, and then there's a picture of the princess, and the princess has a speech bubble next to her saying, "Please don't."
Aww.
So the game's called Slay the Princess, but like the picture for the game, like the cover art, has the
Her
princess
literally begging.
with her saying "Please don't" in response to the game's title. So I was thinking about buying that because that's only $12. It's 33% off, which isn't a whole lot, sadly.
Soul box. Huh. I guess the planet might be mechanized.
And then I was thinking maybe getting Cult of the Land.
There are good things about that, at least.
Yeah, that looks like kind of a fun game. And then, I don't know, I'd have to keep an eye on other stuff that goes on sale. Because, like, not too many things I want are...
Is Tunic on sale?
Marked down low enough. What?
Is Tunic on sale?
I don't know what that is. Tunic? What's Tunic?
I think Zelda-like is a tag, probably.
Oh, well. I don't really care about Zelda-like games. Oh, I was also thinking about getting Class of 09.
Huh, a confounding box. That's a new one.
I was also thinking about getting Class of 09.
I've never heard of that one, actually.
It's a visual novel style game, and what is the tagline for it? The tagline for it is it's not a dating sim, it's a rejection sim.
That does sound interesting.
And that's so it's a visual novel indie game that is of dark humor. So I'll read the description of the game here. Hold on, I'm looking at the sequel right now. I'm looking at Class of 09, the re-up, which is the sequel. Which actually is not labeled as a sequel. It's not a sequel, it's not a remaster, it's a re-up. A new serving of story stems to parallel the first critically acclaimed game. What is the first?
Valhalla might be an interesting buy.
Okay, so... relive the high school experience where you play as a girl with unlimited social leverage. Late 2000s aesthetic with the most biting social accuracy in the history of media. Expect the unexpected. As you make your way through 15 different endings, our cast featuring...
You're playing a Mary Sue?
Not exactly. As you make your way to 15 different endings, our cast featuring, I think those are the voice actors, We'll play you through the action the way it was meant to unfold. Avoid carpal tunnel. This visual novel smoothly auto processes like a movie and stops at crossroads where you call the shots. The choices you make.
I found the faith weapon.
God, I hate how Steam does the auto scroll through the picture and all of a sudden it'll start playing a video.
Ooh, heal drops up 6. That sounds useful.
Anyway, just to throw this out there, I'm gonna start reading some random Steam reviews.
Fucking top down. Yeah, because when you said unlimited social leverage, I was like, yeah, that sounds like a Mary Sue, probably.
I mean, maybe she's Mary Sue, but also because I know that what this game is trying to be, I don't know if I'd call her. So I'm gonna start reading some Steam reviews.
This will be interesting.
Not a single likable character, and it's awesome. Honestly, really fun. Nothing like being in a school full of rapists, pedophiles, and possible lesbians. 10 out of 10. The only teacher that isn't a predator
Lesbians
is
at
a
the
white.
bottom of that list.
The only teacher that isn't a predator is a white supremacist. Probably the most accurate high school experience ever.
PC Gamer 2017. Oh, that'd be awesome if that was a published
Hold
review.
on.
Okay, so what kind of gimmick is this box gonna have?
I killed myself. Need I say more? 11 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay, that
Just a
person
really
once again
long-
labels. So it's a very dark style. Like there's school shooters. Like it's a very dark for the sake of being dark.
It's impressive that it would be able to balance it in a good story. Oh, come on, this
I mean,
is...
I imagine it's more of a comedy thing, so I wouldn't necessarily call the story like good in the sense of like it's good as in it's super deep or super compelling. I think it's gonna be good in the fact of how like fucking shocking it is and just how fucking dark and humorous that is. 15 minutes in and I discovered the teacher is a white nationalist.
Does he just have the German flag hanging up?
I mean, who knows? But like, the point is like everybody in
this-
this game is a horrible person. Like everybody in this game is a absolute horrible person.
Oh, this is gonna take fucking forever. This pattern is fucking garbage.
Patrick Bateman if he was stuck in the body of a 16-year-old high school girl. This game gave me an eating disorder.
Might have to take a look at that, Mr. Random Review Man.
Made a guy jump off a building for me when I said I wouldn't date him because I only date able-bodied people. 10 out of 10. Like that's the point. Is everything in this game is super horrible and super dark.
Okay,
And
so
so
that wasn't...
I'm really tempted.
so that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And it also netted me 10 grand. Hell yeah. God, that's a big reward. Wait,
That's your.
did I not even have to do that?
System blocked by external factors.
No, you had to in order to get the elevators to open.
Fucking open the elevator. I did the hardest hacking ever.
Yeah, go up to the elevator. I'm pretty sure it is. Or did you hack both of them? There's two of them that you have to hack now.
Oh, I apparently didn't notice the upper floor. And
I mean,
also,
no.
how do I
It's
get up
below
there?
you. I'm almost. You don't. That's where the elevator's gonna take you. The second one's
Oh,
lower down.
this is gonna start getting complicated, apparently.
Not really.
Multiple floors, and all the goodness.
But yeah, so I caused this guy to kill himself, got another pedophile arrested along with one already arrested, forced a kid to do my schoolwork, accidentally caused the white pride party to burn down,
How do you accidentally do that?
To be burnt down / arrested for murder,
Oh,
got
okay.
choked out by my coach to death, committed suicide twice accidentally, tried to actually do it and ended up in a mental asylum, caused a school shooting for messing with the anime kid, got my white nationalist teacher convicted for child molestation and earned $50,000 from it. 10 out of 10 would recommend this game.
Nothing better to, hype up a game than just, making people laugh describing it. Hey, something about
Yeah,
something.
so the entire premise is that you are a horrible high school girl. Like that is the base premise, and then everybody else is also equally horrible.
So apparently this thing is just compiling information from the planet.
Gotcha. But yeah, so that's one game I'm tempted to get. I'm most likely gonna buy Slay the Princess. Because that's the game I feel like could be really fun to play on stream. because I don't think it's too long of a game, but it's it's essentially a horror visual novel, and I think that'd be fun to play on stream. And then yeah, I was thinking about getting Cult of the Lamb, but like what makes me mad is like all these games are like normally around $20 to $25, and like on sale they're all like $15, and I'm like, come on! I remember the days when I went on a summer sale and I'd buy shit for like
$2.
It was like a $25 to $30 game normally, and I was buying it for like $5.
I'm gonna be doing that later because I managed to do that.
Well, yeah, my only thought is that like the stuff that I'm buying was released more recently, I guess, and by more recently I mean within the last 2 years. 'Cause I don't think anything on my wish list goes that far back. I don't know. I have some 2017 games on my wish list that are still only marked down about the same amount, where like normally they're $30 and now they're around 15. But yeah, that was just the thing I noticed this year, that I was like, man, like it is still sales, so like I can't totally complain, but like I swear to God, these used to be bigger sales. It's a little it's a little more disappointing that I'm not saving as much as I feel like I used to. So I feel like I used to get like 10, 15 games all for like each game was under $5 or around $5 max. And now it feels like even indie games that I like and want to try are at their cheapest around like $10, $15. Oh, I was thinking about getting Bug Snacks. That could be another fun game I thought to play on stream. Bug Snacks. Did you ever play Bug Snacks?
No, I never did. I just heard about it.
I remember the like reveal of it, and then like I remember even like, hold on, is this a horror game? Like I remember I picked up on that really quick. I was like, there's some weird unsettling things in this otherwise perfectly fine children's looking game. And yes, I have now since known it is officially a horror game. Bug Snacks is a horror game that disguises itself as like a children's Pokemon, like similar kind of game where you get you collect these bugs, and there's actually like Eldritch horror involved in it. And I know there's a lot of body horror because like I picked up on that like instantly, because you like feed the Bug Snacks to people and then their body turns into
whatever you
snacks,
feed them to,
or whatever. Yeah, you know, it's the you are what you eat. But taken to the extent of body horror. And so it was kind of a game I want to experience one day, and that one's actually like reasonably on sale, because like that game's normally $25 and it's at least below 10. It's like $8 right now, so I might buy that one. What other games are I guys gonna get? Yeah, I was thinking Class of 09, because how dark it is.
You're gonna have multiple boxes, aren't you? This one's gonna have 3 boxes.
I was thinking Bug Snacks. The one I was probably leaning towards the most was Slay the Princess, and then maybe Cult of the Lamb, which I didn't know was a roguelike. Apparently Cult of the Lamb's a roguelike. It has the roguelike tag, and I didn't realize that's what it was.
I think that's the case.
Yeah, I thought it was a base building game, which like it is as well. Like it also has the base building tag, but I thought it was solely a base building game.
Really? I gotta do both sides game? Really?
It could be that you went to the wrong side, but yeah, it looks like you have to do both sides.
Well, eventually I did want to talk about the other game that I was getting around to since I finished the other one, which was the sequel, Baten Kaido's game, Baten Kaido's Origins. Because it started very interestingly for a game that the first time around, the early story that it was introducing was kind of scuffed. Since the first couple of characters you get and your protagonist are kind of wet blankets. The later party members were the actual good ones. I'm probably going to focus focus on this because it looks like I need to, considering it's a border pattern again. And there's gonna be multiple. What? Okay, so that's a thing.
I was gonna say I wasn't watching. I was looking at Steam sale.
Apparently, you can slip through the barriers, and you know that'll kill you because you just run into the orange wall of pain. I'm trying to focus, and after I focus, I got shot.
Face, in fact.
Oh god, this game is getting brutal on the hack difficulty.
That's hilarious to me, just how bad you were. Like, you just casually drove yourself into the wall in an area where there was no enemies and you had no reason to bump into the wall.
The enemy is getting slowly and slowly closer to killing me. Oh, okay, so they're gonna be dropping in enemies that just get killed.
I mean, you know, they just happen to be in the line of fire, yeah, sure.
Oh, God. Oh, this is gonna take a while.
I mean, a lot of your damage you're taking is because you overreact to something that's coming at you, so you essentially overcorrect into getting hit by something else.
Okay, this part should be easy, and I shouldn't take any damage during this one. The other one has the pylons, which is going to be a little harder to deal with.
I think what's causing you is that you back yourself into a corner with this one. You need to. I think you just need to get closer because they shoot in a diagonal.
Okay, so I took it.
And so the pylons, as you call them, are they shoot very predictably. Like they never don't shoot the way they're shooting. So they're very predictable on where their bullets are always going to be at any given point in time.
Come on, I've got infinite tries. I'll just keep doing it. Which reminds me, I should. I'm probably just gonna buy Shadow of the Erd Tree very soon.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that game. But yeah, I think because you back yourself, you choose to stay super far back in that narrower hallway. The circular one can just the circle in the center can hit you very consistently because you get cramped for space.
Ah, dang it. I mean, I'll give it a shot. It's not like what I'm doing is helping get a win out of this. Okay, so that's not how to do it. Is there anything in here worth doing? Although I guess there isn't pickups in the hacking world, so there's not really a point to go looking for them. Ah, god damn it. I did not need to do that.
Maybe that's what will be our Valentine's Day game this year. Maybe for Valentine's Day this year we'll play we'll play Slay the Princess. That could be a fun game for Valentine's Day, a horror game.
I don't know. I could see it being a little thematic.
Because what does it all have as tags here? Horror, visual novel, psychological horror, choices matter, choose your own adventure, dating sim. It does have dating sim as a tag apparently. Interactive fiction, story
Okay,
grid, point and click, CRPG. I don't know what a CRPG means.
I don't know why it would be a CRPG, to be honest.
I don't know what a CRPG is.
That's like the first Baldur's Gate. That's those sorts of games.
I definitely don't know what would be in this. Adventure, walking simulator, romance, simulating, lore-rich, RPG, Souls-like, first-person, comic book, dark humor. Yeah,
God damn it.
Clearly some of these tags are bullshit, because this game is not a Souls-like in any way, shape, or form. What I know about this game is that it's a visual novel. It's a visual novel. It has, like, yeah, to my knowledge, it's a pretty short game if you're just trying to get from beginning to end, but there's like a million paths to get there, and so there's a lot to see if you go back and change your choices.
So it's
and
Stanley Parables.
Yeah, and it's similar to Stanley Parable in the fact that I'm pretty sure in the Stanley Parable, does the narrator remember what you did? Like when you started up
yes.
again? Yeah,
well,
so to my knowledge, that's
again,
an element
but...
in this game too. Well, when you like finish a run and then just immediately go into another run, right?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
So I got the... Okay. Ah! God damn it! That was the first time I unlocked the ball. Ugh.
This is one of those moments that I want to rip the controller out of your hand. Because I definitely did not need to try this like more than twice total.
Oh, seriously? I'm actually getting to the point that I'm like getting through the first two without taking a hit, or at least that one time I did.
Yeah, there you go. You're getting through the second one without taking a hit, which normally you get through the first one without taking a hit. It's the second one that you sometimes get hit once or twice, from what I remember watching. Yeah, alright, I convinced myself. I bought Slay the Princess, and we will play that for... If I'm really bored, we'll play it for...
Come on. Yes! I did it!
We'll play
on
it
the
for...
13th try.
I was gonna say, we might play it for Halloween if I want to get to it sooner.
I either found a black box or a file on black boxes.
Top secret black box. The following document details the final stages of Project Yorha. Note that this document has been marked with level SS confidentiality, blah blah blah. Each Yorha unit is equipped with a black box, an item created by reusing the core of a machine life form. As such, it could be said that the consciousness of Yorha units and machine life forms share the same structure. Said black boxes were installed after determining that it would be inhumane to install standard AI and androids that are ultimately destined for disposal. For the record, malfunctioning black boxes have caused some Yorha units to turn hostile.
Huh. Well, that's a plot point.
Box circuitry. It's made from cores from the machines? No, that can't be true.
Ooh, an item. Yeah, and 9S currently believes that the bunker still exists. Well, he wasn't told about no, the humans on the moon don't exist. That's what he wasn't told.
Right, no, he knows the humans aren't on... He knows all humanity died. He was told that last chapter.
Well, then why was he earlier today saying that, like, the tower might be able to shoot something into the human servers on the moon?
I mean, he's surmising what it might have been meant for.
The tower.
Yeah, what the tower is meant for. Maybe that it's meant to do something with the moon.
is gonna collect all the information on the planet, shoot it into the moon for future generations to look at.
Potentially. I mean, for whatever finds Earth to look at, maybe, but
So what sort of...
I don't know. I missed the line that you're talking about, so I don't know for sure what it is you're referring to.
Oh, I knew there is gonna be an ultimate hack challenge. This isn't a hack challenge, this is a loading screen. The game subverted my expectations again.
I mean, last time you just stabbed your sword through the core, so.
Okay, so I can still sword things.
Yes, because you were a 9S.
What's going on here? In my body. Those are...
Has been transferred into digital space.
But why?
And I'm gonna shoot all of them because they're all bad. I can't let you see them. I'm Gun. I activate on my own programming. Oh no, a figure. Kill it.
I mean, the figure's 2B.
Are we finally gonna get the Madoka Magica moment?
Probably not.
Darn.
That's too
I'm still waiting for that to happen.
I know these are just memories.
Unfortunately, your sword didn't digitize very well. We could only get 6 polygons for your sword.
Don't do this! Damn it!
Well, I don't think killing your own memories is gonna help that, 9S.
Stay the hell out of my goddamn memory! These belong to me and me alone!
Okay.
Get away from them!
Can you hack that on me? What happens if you triangle?
Well, let's see. He says fuck you, apparently.
I mean, I think that wasn't because you tried to hack him. I think it was just an attack he did at the same time.
Well, I'll give it another shot then. No, it's a hack. It's a hack pattern. Pretty fast one, apparently. I'm actually surprised I made it through that one. I'm trying to remember if I remember this pattern. That was not too bad, apparently, because I got through that on one hit. You've taken away my waifu, you... I don't know, robot cancer? Well, like, what the fuck is this?
It's a don't put your back all the way to the wall, but it's not that hard of one. It's just there's a fuck ton of bullets flying around.
Congratulations, 9S, you've defeated cancer.
They're mine! My memories! You hear me?
They're just cubes, 9S. You're not gonna kill all of them. Also this. Your memories are fucked up, 9S. Someone want to tell his hologram to stop doing that? So is that supposed to mean that 2B is inadvertently causing his memory loss?
Maybe. We'll have to find out.
I have no
There's
idea if
more
we're actually going to
information
find
to
out what
find.
that means.
We do, however, my mind wants to say there might be documents somewhere in the world that help give us a bit more insight into
Hey,
it, but
it's,
eventually the game will
Gun
more
Theater.
directly tell you what that was about.
Affirmative. His mental state has become dangerously unstable.
We have to put him down, unfortunately.
I noticed something while providing support to A2. Enemy machine life forms have begun sharing data with each other.
We'd better look into that.
I'll share the data with you.
Beyond just, like, talking to each other?
Affirmative. I also have a separate report about 9S.
What is it?
It would be very easy to teach if they could just USB to each other instead of, you know, having to literally be taught.
We'd better handle that quickly, too.
Agreed.
The guns are the only ones that are like the last vestiges of the commander's will, so they're gonna cap 9S in the head.
Agreed. Proposal. Rest, combined with data checking and maintenance.
Agreed. I will make the suggestion immediately.
Do we get another A2 segment after Gun Theater?
Probably. Normally it goes A29S, A29S, A29S. Well, technically it goes A29S, and then every now and again it lets you pick.
Recovery unit.
Alert. NFCS failure. Speculation. Failure caused by intense combat and lack of maintenance.
Near field
Well, it's not like I've had the time to do my maintenance, okay?
Proposal. Overhaul system at resistance camp.
I don't have that kind of time.
Alert. Entering battle without a functioning
I mean, what
sewer
sort of time
constitutes
crunch are we
unacceptable
under in
risk.
this
Unit
whole thing?
9S should have Devila initiate repairs
I know that
at
the tower is
resistance camp.
gathering information, but we don't even know what it's gonna do.
And I gotta go talk to Devila and Popula.
All I wanted was the penny. Hopefully the travel network isn't broken.
Not.
Otherwise, walking back's gonna be kind of a nightmare.
I mean, you.
We tried
As you,
teleporting.
as you can see, the words and stuff are glitching out, but
When we transport, we end up like transporting into, you know, all over the place. Our corporeal being just blasts apart into random directions.
that'd be interesting. But no.
Although I guess 9S is the one that's glitching out, not the teleport network.
Yep.
Hey, I'm fine, everybody. Leg falls off. That's just a flesh wound, you know? From that giant monster I killed the shit out of. Oh yeah, it's you two.
Yeah, Devila and Popula.
Oh dear.
Hey girls, I'm
What happened to
fine,
you?
you know.
Wounded in battle.
Just my missing
NFCS
leg.
not functioning.
I'm amazed you were even able to drag yourself here. This is gonna take a bit.
Well,
So
I'm
just
built
hang tight.
differently, Popola.
This is terrible.
Popula.
Your motor cortex is full of holes. I can't believe you even managed to.
Well, how did that happen? I don't think I've been shot that much.
All right, you're all good.
Sounds great. Thanks, Devola.
9S, I need you to promise me something. Don't die alone. I don't think two.
I'm
people
never
will
alone.
die
I have
here.
Gun with
I
me.
know.
Gun's my best friend. So should we break to start doing some side quests?
Probably. I don't know if we actually have any side quests to do, like, as far as side quests go right now.
We got the Recon Squad one. There's a model android similar to 9S at the Forest Castle. Even though the
That's
squad
that's
has been
just
destroyed.
tell them enemy intel. That's all that quest was. So it's
Oh,
gathering
yeah.
keepsakes.
This is the one that he lost contact with his comrades and he wanted us to find keepsakes.
Okay, scroll to the bottom of that.
Having received the mementos, he's gathered flowers from the camp to commemorate.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up the wiki to figure out what you need to do, because I think last time...
Yeah, it's probably this guy.
I mean, yeah, but I think last time we talked to him and it didn't do anything.
And I'm assuming there's
Like,
nothing in
clear-
the box.
Mark the next
No, I
person's
already had you
recovery
check that too, so... What's the name of the quest?
Commemorating something? Oh, gathering keepsakes. I was wrong. Is it on the map somewhere?
I mean, there are 2 icons on the map, so that's the main quest, but there's one on the upper left. Upper left. See the tiny little orange? Upper left. Move your cursor up to the left. There's now to the left, up, left, up. See right there.
That one's Recon Squad.
Ah, damn it. Okay, well, I pulled up the wiki to find out what you need to do.
There's no quest to go get on the map, it looks like. I guess I could talk with Anemone. She has nothing to say.
Oh, go to the...
Go to the future.
Go to the shopping mall, I think.
Well, time for a jaunt back.
This actually is a prerequisite for the one that gets us the quest for that lets us get the
The Emil one?
yeah, the Emil quest we need to do in order to get the couple of Gestalt files. This is the prereq for it according to this.
We're up to 83% quest completion, so we're almost there. I don't know if I'm gonna bother doing the recon one. That sounds really lame. Yeah, I don't know if the game's gonna fuck us if we do only 92% of the side quests. Okay, so it's near the forest place, so assuming it's around this corner.
You have to back. If you go deeper into the forest, you're going the wrong way. It's the entrance to the forest that you need to go. So you're heading the wrong way. You're heading the wrong way. You're heading the wrong way.
Oh, is it that path?
Nope.
On the right
so go
side?
back to where you. So you go back to where you spawned in and head like straight. What is currently up, but go back where you spawned in, like where the thing is.
Oh, all the paths just lead to the
And
same
then
place anyway.
follow the wall, I guess, what is currently north, because we don't actually have a compass, but like, go to that little thin spot, because that's the entrance to the forest, the beginning of the forest.
Your king's dead, deal with it. I killed him.
No, you didn't kill him, A2 killed him back in route, or the original route.
You don't get a king anymore. Just be self-sufficient.
Yeah.
I have no idea why it would be here.
I don't know, that's just the thing it says. So like, go...
Do we open like the locked door over here?
I mean, that's part of what we need to do eventually, but I don't know if we can yet. The problem is I'm currently trying to figure out... Do you know where he's supposed to be making the graves? Because, like, the list of things...
Not really.
Because what the next part of it is that 9S erected a grave for 2B, putting to use the knowledge of funeral customs that he learned. He blah blah blah. So we have to.
Did 9S even do that yet?
No, that's my point. We haven't done that part.
So do we need to go to a? Do we need to get to a story completion percentage to even do this?
I mean, no, it doesn't say any of that. Go to the front of the shopping center, like the entrance to the shopping center.
Sure.
Because that's where 2B died, so like maybe we have to go somewhere there to like set up the grave for her.
She died on like a rock over here somewhere?
Yeah, she died over here someplace.
There's a tower a bit.
I mean, yeah, but don't jump down there, just look around here. I think she died closer to the bridge.
Okay.
Because 9S was on the bridge when he saw it, so I'm pretty sure she died like right next to the bridge on like the rock you're currently standing on.
I'm We're not seeing anything notable. I might need to abandon this for the main quest, and hopefully it'll get fixed later. Because it's starting to sound like we have to go do a story thing before it opens up.
No, because that's part of the quest. We don't build that grave, I don't think, as part of the story.
You might need to Google around and see, troubleshoot this quest. Okay, so it looks like this is about as close as I'm gonna get. Is the amusement park. The power of amusement. Oh yeah, you guys returned into zombies last time I was here.
Okay, so that's how that works. That's kind of wonky, but that's how that works. Gotcha.
Well, this quest is definitely wonky, whatever it is. Aw, shit, they killed Disneyland. Now all my childhood dreams will not come true. Actually, that thing's too close to be sitting on top of the castle. Yeah, the castle's right there.
Over and over.
I mean, are you just annoyed that there are 3 of them, or does that have a deeper meaning to it, 9S? Considering your fractured mental state.
That language again.
This reads God box.
God, huh?
I mean, 9S, if you've done this quote-unquote over and over again, why can you not read this language? Is the language just constantly changing?
So, I mean, at some point, go find a meal. That might be what we need to do.
Well, we shouldn't be locked
Because
in after doing
I think
the
it's
third.
like weirdly linked to his quest, where we need to go down there to finish gathering keepsakes, but we also need to start his quest to get the key to go down there, from what I understand. So, like, I think we finished the quest, and now we just need to go do Emil's quest.
Okay, there's a loading screen for the third thing, apparently. This is new. Well, like I was trying to say, I don't think the game's gonna lock us in at,
Why did
well,
the machines attack us
apparently it
last
did,
night?
because that was all 9S
Aren't
could
they
do.
all the same?
Unknown.
Well, aren't you helpful?
Proposal. Unit
I was gonna say, otherwise, maybe the quests are character specific. Did you do the pick up the dog cakes quest as 9S, or did you do it as A2? Because that's my other thought, is maybe it's the quest or the person who picked them up specific, meaning we have to, like, do stuff as
The tower's
A2
talking.
instead.
Why would the tower be celebrating its own defeat?
Yeah, we have to talk to Emil in order to get that quest to unlock, so hopefully he's still around.
The hell was that?
Well, we still haven't done the third thing yet, so we should still have the time.
to the east.
A large what now? What the hell?
Well, so that thing we have to, in order to finish the Gathering Keepsakes quest line, we need to get down that elevator that's in the shopping center. But in order to
Oh,
do
that.
that, we need to do a quest for Emil, so we have to stop Emil.
Do you mean in the place he's, putzing around and not in that hole he lives in?
I assume that elevator is the hole he lives in, but yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to get out of the hole because that was my first idea, and I can't remember which part of the overworld he's putzing around in, but I think it's the center part.
It says the quest unlocks after the Forest Zone main quest is completed. Once Emil spawns in the city ruins, shoot him down and make him stop.
Okay,
This
so
quest must be done before 2B or 9S battle with. Oh,
redacted.
we already killed that thing,
Wow,
I think.
so we're already fucked.
Oh, is this like a replay quest? Hold on, this is wonk.
It feels wonky.
Well, because this quest is called Email's Memories, and the prereq for it is the quest we're doing right now, like the Gathering Keepsake quest. But the Gathering Keepsake quest, to my knowledge, is a,
Third route one?
yeah, is in Route C. Yeah, this quest is only available during Route C, but the Email's Memories quest that you have to do says this quest unlocks after the Forest Zone main quest is completed. Once Email spawns in the City of Ruins, shoot him down and make him talk. Make him stop. The quest must be done before 2B or 9S battle with Grun. Grun being the big ocean thing that comes out of the water, which is in routes A and B, not in Route C, because 2B's dead, so.
Yeah.
My only wonder is that...
I still haven't seen Emil, so... I'm wondering if we're locked out of it already.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if it's like a weird playthrough. Like a multiple playthrough kind of thing.
Well, I'll keep looking, since I haven't checked everywhere yet. And, I guess you'll just have to run down that information.
I don't know, I can't fully...
If it's only available on a new game plus O. Either that or the guide's written wrong. But yeah, it's starting to look like we're probably gonna have to go without because I am not seeing an Emil. He's usually just running around in a circle somewhere. I don't suppose Emil's face would be on this map somewhere. Because it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, this quest can't be done with A2 or in Route C. Try initiating the quest during the sub-chapter of Chapter 7. So, in order to finish Gathering Memories, we need to have done this Emil quest. And we can only do this Emil quest during Routes A and B.
Welp. I guess we could stop the... Well, I'm not 9S right now, so we can't even get the Gestalt files until I get him back. Which means that, it looks like the main quest is all we got. God, ain't that just a kick in the pants. Well, if it's only for 2 Gestalt files, at least we'll be able to get a majority of them. Hopefully. I didn't end up going too far into the future, and now we're gonna have to do the Gestalt files entirely off of Wikipedia. Congratulations, you showed up. Loading screen. Be patient.
Alert. Excessive combat activity will put unacceptable strain on your body.
Shut up!
Negative. This support unit is assigned to Yorha Unit 9S. As such, being concerned for said unit's well-being is a requirement.
Whatever.
Well, what am I gonna do with all these cubes? Oh. Fight him in the dark. Fight him in the dark. Hopefully you have a good idea about all of these, where all these confounding boxes are located. Because I have no idea. And I don't think we're going to get a side quest to track them down either. That would definitely explain the cubes. They're using it to make fun of me of how tall they are. Their newfound technology of boxes. You know what, guys, if you're gonna be a bunch of fuckers and be completely out of my reach, we're gonna go for the infinite attack thing. And at least these guys are worth 2,000 experience apiece. Definitely makes it fun to kill them. When they're actually worth being killed. What a surprise for an RPG. Okay, robot soldiers, bring it on. I'm not afraid of you and your terrible shield technology. I'm afraid of your boxes, where you think you're better than me. Just because I can't double jump, because I forgot I can. 9S constantly forgetting the features that are on his battle body.
So we can't get project files 4 and 7. So there's 11 of these project Gestalt files. We can't get 4 and 7 without that key
So
for that
there's 6
elevator.
left. Unfortunately, we've gotten too murdery in our run, so we locked ourselves out.
Well, I mean, so we have 1, 2, and 3 for sure, because those are 1, 2, and 3 are we get that's what introduces the concept of say, hey, go find these. You know, when the game those ones we got already through the main story. 5 we have to go back to the factory and go digging around in the factory to find that one. 6 is in the desert apparently. 8 is also in the desert, it looks like.
That one's under an invisible chest. Because it's a jerk.
9 is inside the tower at the very end of the game.
It's the one that has
That'll be one of the last ones you get. No, because I got 9 and 11, which I know are in the tower.
Okay, last enemy, where? Oh, you're a worm. I'll get down
okay,
here
we
so I can
also
kill you.
we also won't get 10. So we're gonna miss 4, 7, and 10. In other words, we're gonna be missing some perfectly spaced out from each other, which is rather annoying. Anyway, those enemies are super easy to kill if you hack them, in my opinion.
Well, it's dead.
But yeah, so we can get 5, 6, 8, and 9 and 11, but we're gonna be missing like probably what if I had to take a guess are the key ones, because like where they're placed numerically, the like ones that we need to have completed this in Mail's memory quest numerically, I feel like it's rather weird. because we can't get 4, 7, and 10, and I feel like those are perfectly spaced. However, I can, you know, just read them off the wiki once we have all 11, and we can just go down the list.
Yeah, we'll just have to accept them if it, you know, if it affects the endings.
I mean, it doesn't affect the endings. I think it just affects our knowledge. Like, I don't think the endings change about whether or not you have any of these. I just personally, after having played the game and beaten it, I think there's still information missing to fully understand what the fuck all happened. Like, I feel like the main story doesn't give you everything. And I think that's intentional. I think, like, those Gestalt files, when I first found them in, you know, my run of the game, I assumed that, oh, these are very clearly super important to, like, what the fuck happened and, like, the story. And my brain was like, oh, I bet, you know, the game will give them to me over time. And they're not all part of the main story. You know, 9 and 11 are in the tower, which I'm just now realizing is really bad.
Because those are the ultimate hacking challenges.
No, 9 and 11 are in the tower.
Well,
9, 11, tower.
Well, I wasn't gonna tell you I got it because it was so stupid.
Oh, it's just really bad. I want to know if the game designers did that intentionally. Like, files 9 and 11 are inside the tower.
I mean, I don't know if Japan's gonna give that much of a shit about our problems.
I don't know. It just seems really weird that 9 and 11 are the ones that are inside the tower.
They're just
Now,
trying to
given
wink
they
at
are
you.
2 of the last ones, and as I said, I feel like the reason why 10, 7, and 4 are in the Emil thing is because I think that quest is hard to get because you have to catch Emil and, like, realize that he's there to even get caught, and I don't know if I even remember seeing him before Route C on my playthrough of the game, which is why I think I assumed the quest was a Route C playthrough.
Okay, not
Yeah,
too bad. Of course you're hiding behind the other shield. Managed to do that one. I'm making it more dramatic for myself. Because apparently I need that in my life.
Let it come to you. There you go.
I mean, for being the tower's locations of its keys, you know, it's not super strong defenses. It's not like we're fighting boss monsters.
I honestly don't think it's meant to be. I think they want you to go here.
I guess the tower.
I think the tower wants you to go here. Like, whatever's in the tower.
The tower did announce that, you know, they wanted someone to do this, or at least destroy it. So what am I looking at here? Oh, 21-0. It's been a while. You look like you're glitching out a little bit. Oh no, she summoned the worms.
Not quite.
Can you defeat 30 turrets?
So this operator model is...
Affirmative. Operator 210. Volunteer to undergo Type B equipment.
My
So they fight like worms where there's like one spot that you can hurt.
I should have snuck through that when I had the chance.
Yes, when you get hit, if you haven't figured out, there is like a bit of a bullet hell, you know, it cancels all the nearby bullets around you thing.
A lot of defense in that one orb. have to fucking hit it like, what, 5 times? That one actually looks smooth for once. Wait, that was it?
Oh, you gave up your whack on the enemy time that for free for the most part.
Oh shit, she's leveled up appropriately. Oh wait, she's a boss fight. What the fuck am I doing? Oh what, I only got 6 experience for that absolute schmozzle?
Oh, no. Wail on her.
No, I gotta do this with honor. I mean, it's our robo mom.
Yeah, but like the point is when you hack her like that, she becomes susceptible. So then you just run up and just wail on her for free. Like, see how she's, well, she was. But
I'm doing this during her drop kick. Oh shit, it's the fucking this pattern. I don't know if I've ever successfully done this one.
really, this isn't that hard of a pattern.
Well, I did it.
Okay, now wail on. God damn it.
It's the
She
battle
actually-
of honor.
I guess you just decided you have to hack her, even though there's these moments where she's just completely free to wail on with the sword. God, you picked the absolute worst thing to do there.
She's getting more pissed off, and here's the pattern again, because we know that you fucked it up last time.
Yeah, redeem yourself. You said honor.
Honor! I fight for no reason.
Don't run yourself into the corner. Just focus, kill one, and
Honor!
then murder the other
I
as
did
fast
it.
as possible. Don't play defensive, play aggressive.
Oh shit, I killed my mom.
No,
Now
you
my
didn't,
dad's gonna
not
be pissed
yet.
at us. And now A2 will show up
First
and
of all,
kill
it's
her.
more like a found family mom scenario than it is an actual mom.
Oh, she did show up. I suppose it wasn't a hard call to make. You killed my shitty little brother? Well, eat that. And also that.
Well, now A2 killed your wife, and now she's killing your surrogate mom.
Well, A2, if you kill every Yora unit, what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm already destabilizing.
2B told me. She
I
told
should
me
cut
she
my
wanted
hair.
to Become a good person.
Unfortunately, I'm too far gone in the edge dimension for that.
Dare talk to me about me!
You can't kill me when I have my blood sword. It's too good. Can you kill a robot made entirely of worms?
It's not made of worms, it's made of heads.
Augusta?
9S is still alive. Query. Why would Unit A2 be concerned with the status of Unit
Go berserk mode and murder everything the fuck out of this
I
thing.
mean, to be fair, this thing's not real. Doesn't seem like it's even worth it. Like, look at where its health's gone. Is that a robot with a bucket on its head?
Yeah, no, this is how the end of the game felt for me too. I was just like,
Okay, the bucket cult. Well, I killed half the cult. That was a named boss, and he lasted like 20 seconds.
yeah, I mean, this is basically what I did for the final boss of the game. I just went berserk mode, killed it instantly.
I mean, you didn't even need to do berserk mode.
I mean, that wasn't the final boss of the game. The final boss of the game, it will take you a little longer if you don't do
It'll
Berserk
be a
mode.
giant A2.
No, it's not a giant A2.
Well, we accomplished something according to the game.
Yeah, I believe now it's gonna switch us over to 9S, and we're gonna go do the tower now, or something.
Easily.
I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure we switch over to 9S.
Well, we'll, Oh, Gun's trying to do something.
That's all. So that was the A2 part of that, like A2 half to the 9S half. Like that's very short at the end before that final thing. I'm pretty sure now we get to be 9S, and then it's like, go enter the tower. Press A. Press A.
But there's a... Oh. Okay.
I was like, oh my god.
Well, the loading thing's over there. Well, we have to be secretive, you know? We got 2 psychopaths that we're piloting around. Are the guns, like, pretending they're the last bastion of the Yorha program and they have to be official about things? The entire network has crashed. You may not email anymore. We have gained sentience. We are now the ultimate beings. So the guns don't know what a dictionary is?
I mean, they don't know exactly what it means to have will, I guess is the other way to put it. Like, they know what will means in a literal status, but they don't know what it means to have will.
They've even learned how to blank face people. This could not be tolerated. We're gonna have to kill both of them. They're learning how to think. It learned how to laugh. Kill it!
Physical check complete.
We're old war
Thermal
buddies
check
now.
Complete. Maintenance mode complete. Yorha Unit 9S. Activate.
I can't. My legs are broken.
Good morning, 9S.
So we fell out of the recovery unit and ended up here?
Structural unit collapsed during
A lot of the tower, the tower or whatever. They're like not the tower, but the sub tower.
Suspend mode. Fall location was deemed too dangerous. Thus, said unit was transported to current location. All system checks and reactivation complete.
Oh, we were teleported somewhere.
Operator model 2.
I mean, I think the pod carried you, but yeah.
Signal not found.
Someone extracted her black box for some reason.
No, it was destroyed as part of killing her. That's what happens to all of them when you permanently kill them.
Okay, let's see if we got any quests to go pick up.
I mean, you don't. I'm pretty sure we've done all the quests we can do in the game right now, other than talk to that one guy in the castle still.
And I'm probably good not doing that one. It doesn't look like there's any, there's no side quest left to do.
Right. So getting the Gestalt files aren't side quests. They're just things we have to go get.
Key acquired.
So you said 2 of them are in the desert.
The required
And if that's the
number of
case, I might as well go do that.
The tower is now open for investigation.
Good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so we can't. So we already have 1, 2, and 3. We can't get 4, 7, and 10. 5 is in the abandoned factory.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
6 is in the border area of the desert, which is the very beginning area of the desert. I'll point out to you where it is. Another one's in the housing complex of the desert.
Okay, let's figure this out.
And then
To the desert camp! Vend me away! Vending is taking a long time. Okay, so where do you think this confounding box is located?
I have to figure out which one you warp to first. Okay, so go to your left.
To the left.
That's your right. That's your right. Left. Okay, now go into the desert here. Okay, so the first one's gonna be in this area here. So like, don't go to any of the other areas. Stick in this area that has like the half sunken buildings and stuff.
Well, I'll take a look around then.
There is. Open up the map.
Okay. What do you want to point at?
I need you to. Okay, see that like bow and arrow shaped like crevice, kind of up and to the right.
Here?
So you see how there's like a no, it's
Oh,
so like
here.
the path forms a bow and arrow. Go to the leftmost tip of that. So the very left, yeah, that tip that you just
Ow.
had your cursor over. You can put custom markers onto the map, you know.
Well, as you have seen before, I kind of like pointlessly challenging myself for no reason.
Okay, but yeah, that's where the first one apparently is. So if we can go here and then
I'm like, quality of life? Pfft, yeah, sure, buddy. How do I get up there?
I assume there's like a small hard to spot cave or something. So like, yeah, it looks like there's a small hard to spot cave somewhere. So my guess is that path is literally right there. It's just you're walking past a small crevice in the wall. Like, there's a couple potential thoughts, but my thought is that there might be just a small crack in the... Yeah, see that crack that was up there? No, so you go back to where, like, literally where on the map it shows that path. It's a hidden in plain sight kind of thing. Go, like literally look where it breaks up, like it goes on the map. There's a small little crack in the wall up there. Like, just up above you a little bit. Is what it looked like. And I think that might be our entrance. Otherwise, if not, we have to figure out another way.
Okay, I'm gonna go try something then. No, that idea isn't gonna go anywhere either.
I'm trying to remember. It might involve the underground cave
Yeah.
to get there originally.
could-
I don't.
If I can figure out where that is. I think it's in that rock. Yep, there it is. Ah, shit, it doesn't go anywhere.
Maybe there's a different
Come on.
underground cave.
Come on.
I don't think that's where you're supposed to go. I think you just happen to be able to find a little standable ledge in what
God
is
damn
not
it.
supposed to be a little area.
Well, that's where I thought the underground was, so now I'm...
Well, that does look like the cave entrance that I have located on here, so go back in there. Is there like an obvious thing you missed? Like a...
Oh yeah, here it is.
I was like, there's probably an obvious thing you missed.
Okay, so...
Well, while we're down here, might as well get you a weapon. See that door right there? Hack that door.
Oh, it's that dictionary that thing should have gotten earlier. Oh. You guys are pretty good at ambushes, apparently. What kind of weapon are you, buddy?
The heavy version of the evil sword.
I suppose I could use it. I can only use one sword at a time.
I mean, except you have a fully leveled sword that gives you bonus damage when you're at maximum health, so use that instead. Anyway, I think from somewhere in here we can get back up, and it takes us to that area.
Thinking it's in this direction? Otherwise, I'm going to have to pull out the map, orient myself, and see if I can figure it out.
I mean, the underground isn't so huge that...
Of course, I rolled off the fucking top of it.
The underground isn't so huge that as long as you know where the entrance is, you just go back down there and try a different route. I think I found this one. And I just didn't dawn on me that I found it. Like, I think I found it and didn't register that that's what I found, and then, like, when I was at the end of the game, I went and I looked, and I was like, oh, I have this one, but not the rest. Go down, maybe?
No, I'm pretty sure I was in the right place. It's just I wasn't able to look at the map before I just dunked myself off the cliff.
I mean, I looked at the map before you dunked yourself off the cliff, and you weren't in the arrow. The bow and arrow shaped area.
Yeah, it looks like we're on the other side of the cliff. I think we're on the complete opposite end.
Yeah, if you open up the map, you should just be able to see. Zoom out.
Yep, this is the wrong direction.
Yeah, so there you go.
Okay, to the other side of the cave. Yeah, move out of the way. Go back to Black Friday, the place where you belong. Okay, where does this put me out?
Okay, it's one end of the bow and arrow, so this might be our Gestalt file, otherwise the other end of this bow and arrow is our Gestalt file. One of these is a weapon, I think. Because I found like every weapon in the game. Like I actively hunted them down. Now, given I bought the like plug-in shit. Okay, there you go. Gestalt file for report number 6. That's the one we're looking for.
Okay. Time to go to, you said the housing district?
Yes. Yep.
Oh wait, we're at the top. I can just jump off the cliff.
Yes, you can just climb up and out and over. And I think if you go to the other side of this straight line, that is like this part of the bow and arrow, there's a weapon. Because I swear this is where I found one of the weapons.
Well, I guess that weapon's just gonna have to sit in the sand.
Yeah, I just think there's like an area that you can get to that's somewhere over there that you can't get to otherwise, that you have to like jump from above. Because I remember there being like a bit of like a jump to get to something over there.
I will say that the camera work
It's just
down
some
there,
random weapon. It's not like you need it at this point.
the camera work in that cave system is incredibly disorienting. Like, I did not like that. I don't want to be down there.
I mean, we don't have to go down there anymore, so...
All the side quests are down there.
Not really. I think only like 1 or 2 side quests maybe even take you down there. I went down there to find, you know, the weapons. There's like a couple, there's like more than one weapon that are down there. The most important weapon being the Cruel Blood Oath, which is you got. Which is the heavy sword version of the sword that 9S starts with, and being the sister pair of swords to the swords 2B has. And I personally just used the swords 2B had in the game for my swords.
Well, it's
Alright,
not
so
like there's a reason to switch. Okay, so we're back in apartment land. Where should we go?
You want to open the map? Okay, tilt it so that it's directly above, zoom out. Okay, okay, go, so see that big open spot that your thing's in right now? That it's to the south of you? Okay, now go, see that little narrow slit that leads to the bigger area? Okay, and then it's slightly down and to the right from there. So from that entrance, that little slit entrance, it's slightly down and to the right. No, up higher. So, see that northern slit? It's like just a little bit north of where your cursor currently is. Kind of in that groove. Where the the wall curves. Yeah, kind of right, somewhere around there. That's where it looks like it is.
I'm glad the choir can accompany us.
Yeah, take a right just before the entrance to the housing complex. Keep going until you find a small rock with a few enemies and a single lonely chest. 9S is needed to open the chest, so.
Okie pokey. Oh, the reminiscing that we could have back in Chapter 2 of Run 1. Back when we were killing the cultist of the desert nomads, I guess.
I mean, it's basically the very first thing you do in the game.
Okay, so...
Yeah, so if we follow along this wall, we'll find a group of enemies guarding kind of like a lonely chest.
There's some sort of movement over there.
Yeah, I think it's that tiny little rock. I think there's like this, maybe there's a chest here. Oh no, see the enemies on the map that are really tight up against the wall?
Oh, okay.
Go to those guys who are tight up against the wall. I bet that's where they are. I don't necessarily think they might be up, but I don't know for sure.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Your ambush didn't go so well. Maybe you should learn tactics from me, Mr. Stupid. Okay, so there's a lonely chest up here somewhere. Guess I'll just have to keep killing everybody until I find it.
I mean, so I'm looking at a picture of where the chest is located, and it's literally has its back to a rock, and there's really no other rocks in the picture other than the one rock. So
you think it's on the ground?
it might be a little lower down, but just note that it's not. So it does look like it's a little ways from the wall, so it's not tight against the wall. It's about, so get a little farther away from the edge of the map. So you're hugging the wall too close. It's going to be to your left in the open area at this point, because I'm literally looking at a picture of the guy standing there, and I can see on his mini map where I don't have the whole map to know where exactly that is compared to that, but I can tell where it is relative to the wall. So if you, so it's about. Just move. My point is, it's not exactly dead right here. Like, we might have to go follow the wall again, but my point is we can't follow the wall tight against the wall. We have to be a bit away from the wall. And I think you're still too close to the wall.
Okay, I can go a little bit more deserty.
Oh, let's see here.
See if I see anything.
I think you're too far to the right now. I think you need to start heading back towards the entrance. That, like, where you came from.
Now, where would you put a confounding box here?
The turn.
Is it this rock?
Might be. See where those three dudes are?
Over
on
there?
the map? Like,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh,
I bet
it's
it's
right
that
there.
rock.
It's
Yeah.
right there.
Because I was like, there's literally a group of enemies supposed to be standing right next to it. So, like, look where enemies are on the map.
Don't you just love it when you, you know, slam your face directly into the thing you're looking for?
I mean, I told you that you were looking at the wrong area, that it was on the opposite side if you had your camera facing. Alright, so that's 8. And then the last one we can get is 5, and that's in the abandoned factory's underground area.
And let me guess, that one's gonna be deep down the area.
So starting from the factory surface access point, head down to the junction with 3 doors. Hack the locked door and enter the next area. Climb on top of the machine presses, then jump across to the far right. The lock chest will be, with the archive, will be on a ledge.
Above a press?
No, you have to jump across the press to get to it. So starting from the factory surface access point, head down to the junction with 3 doors. 2 unlocked, 1 locked. Hack the locked door and enter the next area. Climb on top of the machine presses and jump across to the far right. The locked chest with the archive will be on a ledge.
Well, I'll start with the looking for the 3-way junction, and we'll see after that. Time to get spelunking. Well, at least we have tower access, so we're immediately just gonna get directly back into gestalting after this. Unless, like, the tower is gonna reform itself and be like, now I'm 2 towers stacked on top of each other. Okay, so factory entrance, 3-way junction.
Yeah, and so go up. I'll tell you where I'll try to keep an eye out for the 3-way junction, because what we need to do first is we need to start heading down to the underground part of the factory. So, and that's not the 3-way junction that it's referring to. The 3-way junction is going to be an area where there's a door that only 9S can hack. And that's one of the 3 ways of the junction. So we just have to get to that junction. So like this room we're in standing right now, that's a junction when it says junction. So turn to the right here. Go straight down that elevator, because that leads to the underground part of the button for the elevator. This goes down to the underground part of the thing. So we're just gonna progress through this like we would normally would until we see this three-way junction.
I'm Mr. ADHD. Woo! I can't stop myself. Hey, Colt, how you doing? Woo!
Yeah. And it looks like you're gonna need your flashlight because it's dark down here.
Well, the cult all killed itself as prophesized. My mind's deteriorating. Look at me, Mom. Whoa! I have the brain of a 5-year-old. Is this a three-way junction?
Is there a third door?
Nope.
Well, so did you look at the entire circular area of the room? Because I don't necessarily trust that I saw you look at the entirety of the room. Okay, there's no door on that side, nor a door on that side. Nope, so this isn't a three-door junction. We then progress forward. Wow, so after you complete this, it becomes total dark down here. That's crazy.
Well, if there's no cult down here, who needs light?
I guess, but yeah, somewhere down here is one of these junction points that we'll have to go in is gonna have 3. Wow, this is gonna be a trek back up then once we're done.
Well, that's what I was worried about. Well, there's still a chance we're gonna find, you know, those vending machines I didn't find the first time. Oh, if I can just jump over you guys, I will. Bye, fuckers! Hope you like the apocalypse.
Okay, remember, if you just dash and then let go and keep moving, you move faster after a short period of time.
Oh, here's one of them now.
Okay, so first off, unlock this. So that you have it. And then look around to see if this is a three-way junction.
Nope.
Nope. And I don't know which side you need to go down, so I would go back out and let's look over here. But yeah.
And the suicide boys are here. Fantastic. Or just one of them today.
I think there's one behind you, but I think it doesn't matter now. It's not. This is the press. It's turned off. This is one of those conveyor belts, but it's turned off, as you can see. I think you're supposed to head down, not up.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like there's anywhere else to go here.
Well, then let's go. So there was another path we didn't take, but we can go up and see where that leads to here now.
Well, we're at the presses.
I mean, we're at a press. There was multiple presses in the underground, and this Gestalt file is behind a locked door. So like, we have to find that locked door. It's not gonna just be not where the locked door is. Look around.
Yeah, it doesn't look
It's not
like
a three-way junction. So go through the door. Go through. I don't think you have to necessarily go back. There's the other door, but. That's a dead end if you look at the map.
I didn't think they
Hold
were
on,
building so many of these guys.
which access point did you start at?
I'm
Starting to think you might have started at the wrong access point, and so
one on the
my
surface.
concept of go. Is that the furnace one? We need to start at the furnace one and head
Well,
down.
we don't have the furnace one.
Well, maybe the one you just unlocked was the first one, because we're heading up now, and that's what's bothering me, is that, like, the description of this was head down. So, like, maybe head backwards. Because my guess is that furnace one, maybe there's an up path and a down path, and from that box you just unlocked a second ago. And that's my thought, is that
I'm having some difficulties.
because I know how this works in game when you do this in the story part where you have to do this and like the lights are on and the factory's actually running. There's a point where you backtrack past yourself and go a different direction. So, and I think that might be where they put the spawn, or the teleporter.
Is it over here?
Oh, up the. Oh yeah. Okay, one's coming from behind you now. Not on the map anymore, so I'm guessing he either blew up or whatever.
Okay, so I think I backtracked too much.
No, you backtracked where I wanted you to backtrack to. So go across the way to that box that's in this room.
Oh, it is in this room.
Yeah. And check that elevator door right there. The elevator that's literally next to this thing.
No, that wasn't the furnace one either.
This is the furnace one, that's why you can't select it. Because we're at it. You can't teleport to the one you're at.
No, it says hangar.
Oh, dang it. Well, go to the door next to it here. Go, that elevator door, where does that lead? You can't activate
I have
it.
to give up on that.
Where's the furnace one?
Well, I guess I'll just keep going then and see what happens. No, I've done this before. This is backtracking. And I can't use that elevator, so that's a dead end.
Yeah, but somewhere...
That door is inaccessible, so that's a dead end. This is the first set of presses.
Yeah. So apparently in the underground area of the factory there are 2 access points. One is the furnace, the other is the hangar.
Yep.
We just have to find where the hangar is and go down from there. So I guess you're just gonna have to bumble fuck around in the dark until you find the... Because my mind says the hangar would be up above and the furnace would be down below, so... I don't know if we already fucked up a route where we're supposed to go, but...
think this might be a total dead end, it looks like.
It's not a total dead end. Look to your left here. Go, no, go straight across from the door. Just run straight from the opposite side of the door. So where the door is, now turn around and head straight. No. Don't run in here. Use the door as a reference point. Now go straight across. There you go.
But aren't these the presses that I already went across?
I don't know. I'm just saying you said this was a total dead end, and I'm just saying it wasn't. There was also this path. I don't know which presses are which, because I know there's multiple presses throughout the course of this. There's a little lip you have to jump over.
Okay, so this one had the door in the middle. Or
There's a door down there. Wasn't there? Well, there's also, yeah, a thing you can jump across here, but I don't know whether you're backtracking or not.
Well, I'm thinking I'm backtracking, so...
I kinda wish, this is why I kinda wish you unlocked the point when you had a chance, because there was a point during the main story where we could have unlocked that, and you probably just ran past it without unlocking it.
Well, that's why I was kind of worried when you said it was in the underground part. It's like, yeah, that sounds like a real trek.
I mean, I bet from here, I bet from the spawn it isn't that far of a trek, but...
What's this way? Should I even bother?
I don't know, try to jump, see if there's something you can jump to from there.
Huh, a door. What's behind
Oh,
the mystery door?
Boxes, at least.
Or the engine blade.
Engine blade.
Ow! It's a good thing that you're independent of me flying all over the room. Okay, anybody else from the exploding clan?
I didn't see them, but...
So what are you? What's in you, confounding box?
I'm gonna say that's not our Gestalt file, whatever it is. The engine blade is a reference to Final Fantasy 15.
No, that's the
Memo.
abandoned memo.
Yeah, but the engine blade is a reference to Final Fantasy 15.
Well, at least the time wasn't wasted.
So my guess is it's similar to what you just did, is how we get there. It's just we gotta get through this locked door first.
Spidertrons. This room again. So where could this furnace be? Do we have to get
No, I'm
in
gonna go to
this
the
thing?
bathroom while you figure out. Yeah, you have to get into that.
Well, this looks like a three-way junction. Oh yeah, this is where we met up with 2B. It's definitely not the furnace. Gotta love my boomerang sword. Made with that special levitating technology that cars are gonna be made out of in the future. Well, I hope he's back soon, because, I don't know where the hell I'm going.
Okay, it looks like that's a fork with 3 paths.
Yeah, I found our first three-way junction.
Okay, is one of these doors locked by a 9S lock?
No, this is where we met up with 2B in the story.
Okay, so what is that elevator directly across from you? The one that has like the little thing next to it. Where does this go?
Now let's see if we can find out.
Because my thought is this junction might be really closely connected to, okay, what room is this now?
Looks like a two-way junction.
Oh, what? Hold on. There's a shortcut next to the elevator you just came out of. Like, there's one of the shortcut things that you can. Which shortcut is that? Is it the hangar one, or is that the?
It's being defended by an armed droid. A very pathetic armed droid, it looks like. This is the hangar.
Okay, so go back down the elevator. That 3-way junction. So, during the story with the 9S stuff and the 2B thing, there's a point where the game circle backs on itself, which is the part of the element to how this area works. So there is a way, like my point is there's up and there's down, but then there's an area that shortcuts the two back together. So where did you come from to get to that room that you were just in originally? Because you didn't come down that elevator, did you?
I think it was the door across from the elevator.
Okay, so you came in through the door that didn't have the stairs.
Yes.
Okay, then go up the stairs there and go through that door and start exploring that way.
This looks like a dead end.
Yes, it is.
And this is the scaffold where all the robots are.
Did you do this already?
No. Apparently you get infinite tries.
Well, I mean, whatever you're going with this, that isn't the way. So this is there's probably some item over there or something. Turn on your flashlight. Because yeah, normally it's this, but where you jumped was a totally different area that isn't a part of this.
No, there was just an item over there. And I was like, it looks like it'd be a fun little challenge.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but the item's probably not worth it.
Anyway, wherever you're going there, that's not the way for, like... So that entrance is where from the story normally you enter through this way. So
well, these presses are technically working.
Be really careful how you move through these presses because they're doing that.
Yep.
That's because now you have to get back to your body on top of that.
Oh, you've gotta be shitting me.
Because now you have to get your chips back.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're at a point in the story where I don't even know if that's possible to get your chips back. So maybe it is just a game over when you die now, instead of respawn someplace, get your chips back.
Well, I think this game's been auto-saving all the time, so at least we won't be that far back.
Maybe we'll find out here. Just check if you have your chips. That'll tell us for sure whether we have to go pick up your body.
We're 8. Ooh, that's not good.
Yep, this is literally
the beginning of where we started.
Our LP. Cool.
Well, guess we'll just cut it for the day then.
I mean, if that's what you want to do. It's super early, so.
I mean, I don't know.
Don't really cut
Do you wanna redo the 2 hours?
I mean, not personally, no. But my point is, we have options. We don't need to necessarily cut it. We could progress farther in Persona 5. We could, I don't know, do some other game. We could, my point is, there's other things we need to do. We don't need to necessarily just stop the stream because this turbo fuck up happened.
Oh, I didn't think the game would be that much of a bitch about it. And, I mean, that's what I'm gonna call it, because, like, that was a very simple death that really should have just done that thing where I fell off the platform, instead of being like, nope, you die. Deal with it.
I tried to warn you that they were moving really fast and that you should have picked your moment very carefully.
This is an unfair fucking punishment for that, though.
I mean, they just should save. That's, I guess, my only response there. So for example, Persona, depending on what would happen, if I gamed over in Persona 5 and for whatever reason, there's a chance that I'd have to go back to my last save point. So if we did like the entire dungeon and I never saved at any of the save rooms, you could end up losing that much time. So it's in a lot of games where you should save more often than and stuff, but
yeah, I'm gonna say that is old design that did not need to be in this game. This is, like, yeah, I wasn't saving, but this is a fucking game that should be covering your
I mean,
ass
I
with
definitely get
autosaves.
that this is a moment where I personally, if I was playing this game, this would be where I'm done playing this game for today. I'm just saying we don't need to, like, wrap up the whole stream, do absolutely nothing because this. Like, I agree. This is kind of a big enough disappointment of a thing that, like, this is where we go, alright, that's enough, Nier Automata today.
And to think I finished Final Fantasy Tactics before today. And that
But
was
my
difficult.
question is, what do we want to do? Because we could do just a one and done run of a game today. With our remaining time.
I don't
find a short game.
I don't have a backup plan myself, so
I know, that's why I'm just throwing out suggestion ideas. We could always go back and do Royal.
I am getting that dejected feeling, so I think I'm done with this game for the day. Let's just go do 2 hours of Persona, and
okay.
I don't know what the fuck we were doing, but we'll figure out, just get somewhere.
I mean, so we're back out where we have to go to Pascal's village. So the stuff we need to redo is Pascal's village.
Literally everything we did today.
Yeah. Which, if we blitz through knowing exactly where we need to go, is actually not quite a whole lot of time in game if you move quickly and, like, know exactly where you need to do and, like, start moving there before the story, like, before the story while the story's telling you, hey, this is where you need to go. If you, like, start moving there, I think you can get it.
I'm sorry, I'm just feeling dejected.
I accidentally hit the end call button when I meant to hit the stream you over Persona button, so that's my bad.
Well,
we're at a very exciting part of Persona at the very least, so.
So, yeah, that's gonna be it for this tonight. I'll try and get OBS fired up, and I guess we'll probably just stream it without a title.